the second year in a row, I drove alone, 1,500 miles to northern Utah from Nashville, Tennessee. Over the next 7 days, I would not see another human soul. It's not the elk hunting experience that I was hoping for. I guess there's that whole spot and stalk thing, but you gotta spot them in order to stalk them. But the truth is, I picked this location over 2 years ago for the first hunt that I came on here by myself. And I didn't like the way it went. I just didn't like the way I dealt with the solo hunt by myself. So the goal for this hunt was to come back to the same place and to do better. It would be amazing if I get an animal. Obviously that's the ultimate goal, but my goal is to do better and to prove to myself that I have grown and that I have made progress. But it sure would be nice to get an animal. It's Wednesday, and I was hiking back into this kind of section of meadows that's back behind this rock wall that I climbed on day one. It was the first valley that I hiked into because that was the valley that I wanted to come to see. And I've run into elk in there 2 other times, and I just wasn't ready. And I'm walking in, and all of a sudden I look up, boom, cow calf standing right there. Like they're just about 50 yards away is my guess. I'm like, only because I wasn't paying attention, because I've run into animals like that before when I'm actually still hunting, and there's a little bit of a spike, but it's not this instant just like bam, like just adrenaline dump, like just crazy inside. And I was like, holy shit, there they are, I can do this right now, get a cow. So I knock an arrow, the calf looks up, calf looks back down, I pull my release, mama looks up, mama looks back down. I want to get my rangefinder out, so literally I get my rangefinder out, and I'm going like this. I'm like, okay, it's either 30 or 70. Nope, that's not gonna, no, okay. And then I calm down, get a range, 48 yards, ready to go. I think I'm just a dumbass because as soon as I put the bow up to draw, boom. And they didn't take off running super fast, like they didn't freak out. They just were like, I don't know what you are, I'm gonna leave. Man, that was such a cool experience, though. And after 7 days, which felt more like a month, I headed back to Nashville empty-handed. But 2 weeks later, I was on a plane heading west again. When I got to the airport, the only rental car they had left was not the one I'd ordered. Day 1 in New Mexico. It's Monday and the season doesn't open until Tuesday, so Kirk and I are out scouting. We got up this morning, kind of right at dawn, started driving around, hitting some of the old spots that he's real familiar with. And we saw 18 bulls. 18 bulls. It was freaking epic. So just kind of driving around looking in spots that he's known before, knows that we're able to shoot, and 18. It's more elk than I've seen all the other years that I've done this combined in one morning. I think that just goes to show how crappy an elk hunter that I am, and Kirk is really good at it. And just for fun, Kirk decided on night 1 of hunting to see how close he could sneak up on a little raghorn that was out in a meadow. The answer is 8 yards. And then from the other side of the meadow, we heard this.
That's a good bull. He fooled me. Those threes are good. He sounds amazing. He's got super good fronts. A lot of times when you're looking at a bull, if he's looking head on, his threes will get blurred in the main beam. He's got about 14-inch threes, which is exceptional. His fronts are smokers. Now his fists are shit. Yeah, this one's fits are bad. But dude, his voice. I think he's gonna go 325. He's archery book, no doubt. Okay. Well, do you think we can work down to the next tree or not? I can't really get a good camera angle on him through this tree. I don't think we can run it.
We hunted the bull we started to call tines for 4 days. We saw him almost every time we were in the meadow, but the wind never cooperated. He would catch us every time. He was incredible to watch, but in the end, we had to move on. With the season nearing the end, we made our way to a valley where Kirk and Charla had seen a 320-inch bull the night before. "5 minutes left of legal shooting light. This was how dark it was. We knew we only had a minute or two left. The bulls in the valley were small, but this one had come out late, his voice deeper with more rasp. We thought this was the one they had seen the night before. I hear Kirk say, 85, and I adjust my dial and draw my bow. Though I nick a small branch on the way out of cover, the arrow is undeterred. The elk runs 60 yards and lays down. While he was not the large bull we thought he was, I wouldn't change anything about my first archery elk. With my tag filled, we moved on to get Kirk his bull for the season. Kirk has taken a bull elk every year for over 2 decades. The true trophy hunter is a self-disciplined perfectionist, seeking a single animal. The ancient patriarch well past his prime, often an outcast from his own kind. If successful, he will enshrine the trophy in a place of honor. This is a more noble, fitting end than dying alone on some lost and lonely edge, where the scavengers will pick his bones and his magnificent horns will weather away and be lost forever. Elgin Gates. Kirk had the discipline, time and time again, to walk away.
Get those 2 big bulls on camera.
I hope I got the second one. I know I got the first one, obviously, but I don't know if I got the second one. I think I may have got a glimpse.
37 yards.
Those horses are blowing. You needed like literally 10 more seconds to get set up.
That's why we all got it right there.
That's amazing, man. That second bull was cool.
Big bull.
Okay, the music for this next part may be slightly overly dramatic. While I wasn't able to get Kirk's actual shot on video, I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Kirk was able to land a 60-yard shot on a bull that measured 360 plus inches. A bull worth waiting for.
The German hunting tradition of the traditional Jaeger shot after the kill. There's a German saying that I'm embarrassed that I don't remember.
What was the last thing to come out of your mouth? I think it was Jargersparch.
Juggersparch. To the beast. Long live the beast.
To the beast. Remember that rental car issue I told you about at the airport? We figured it out. It was fine.
Breakfast time.
Elk hunting staple.
That's right.
It's 8:45 a.m.
It's our sponsors.
We'd like to thank our sponsor.
Like alcoholism.
You're right.
Kirk, let me ask you a question. How far did we just pack that elk out?
A long damn way.
So that's the truck.
It was probably 35 yards.
So this whole trip, Kirk has been saying to me, work harder, not smarter.
That's right.
Wait,
No.